And it's live. Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pass the Mic. Today we've got a full ensemble of everything, and
Okay.
bit hungover today, but we move. Anyway, before we get into the comments, let's introduce today's panel. So we've got myself, and then we've got Rossco. How's it going, mate?
How are you?
We've got the return of the Ramage.
Right,
Stevie,
Getting tagged, mate.
and Frisco Andrew.
Sam.
It's happening. That's happening. And of course, I'll read the best comment. So David Martindale says Mona Levy. Right, Joseph. Hopefully, Motherwell will beat Celtic so we can clinch second. Yes, you are going to get slated today, Joseph.
You're going to get slated regardless.
Yes, of course.
It's very nice of Effie to bring the gaffer with him today.
Aye. It's like bring your father to school day. Yes, I did pray to you, Effie. Don't worry. I want you to win so Goggles is happy. Goggles is happy. Easy Scotty is stuck at $5 on Motherwell. Michael Devlin says afternoon. Toronto Jerry says can see Motherwell getting a point as long as they press Celtic and don't just sit in. Maybe a wee bit. But the return of the Ramage, that could catch on. But yeah, how are we all today?
Rough,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm good, Gogsy. How are you?
I'll be good as long as Motherwell don't get beat, so it's fine. So anyway, today's main feature, we've only got about 13 minutes till everything kicks off. So we're just going to do a quick run through for the Motherwell Celtic starting 11, and I'll just leave everyone else to whatever they're doing. Celtic starting 11 is Scott Bain in goal, Taylor, Brown, Ayeti, Turnbull, Blue, Kenny, Rogic, Edward, Ayer, McGregor, and Walsh. And for Motherwell, it's Kelly, O'Donnell, McGabby, Lammy, Carroll, Maguire, Campbell, Crawford, Watt, Cole, and Long. Pretty much an unchanged 11 from Wednesday's victory against the Dabs. But yeah. Hello, Mark Hannah. If Libby score, I say Libby score, or it's a violation.
Not yourself.
Cheers, Alan. Stand wait for the £2 donation.
a man of the people as Quandro.
Yes. Thank you, Niall. Just back from Dens feeding the ducks.
I'm sure that's like our third game in a row that's been called off, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so what game are we all covering today? Obviously, me and Stevie will be watching Celtic Motherwell.
I don't know, Jeff.
I'll cover the County Dundee United game.
Okay.
Because if Dundee United get beat, then it's good news all round. So
fair enough. Ramesh,
do you want me to go through the lineups?
I go for it. I don't have a banner up for it, but
no, it's okay. I'll go through it. So for County, it's Laidlaw, Naismith, Morris, Higildi, Tremarco, Hill, and Payton, Kelly, Andrew, White, and Mackay. And for United, it's Seagrass, Robson, Reynolds, Edwards, Smith, Pollitt, Butcher, Fuchs, Sporl, McNulty, and Shankland. So
interesting. What's your prediction there?
Prediction 2-0 Ross County, Mellon out of a job come Monday morning.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Big Mickey Cantaloupe. What is happening with St Mirren against
Kilmarnock?
Yeah. So in goal for St Mirren is Dean Linus, and in outfield is Marcus Fraser, Joe Shaughnessy, Conor McCarthy, Richard Tates, Jack Doyle-Hayes, Ethan Erahon, Jamie McGrath, Ilke Dermas, Kyle McAllister, and Jonathan Abika. And then for Kilmarnock, in goal is Colin Doyle, Brandon Hamstrup, Zach Medley, Gary Dicker, General Rossi, Alan Power, Rory McKenzie, Aaron Chibola, Brandon Pierrick, I think that is, Greg Kilty, and Daniel Whitehall. I don't know. This game could be quite good because St Mirren are on form. They got a good result last week. Did they play midweek? Can't remember. But I know they're really, really pushing for the top six. In fact, they are sitting there 1 point ahead of United, whereas Kilmarnock are kind of fighting to stay in the Premier League. So I'm not sure where this game can go, but I think St Mirren would be the strong favourites, but I can see this game being a draw, to be honest. I'm going to say 2-2. Be quite a good game.
Interesting. Rasquandro, what are you wanting to cover today?
I'm going to take the Hibs Aberdeen game. I think that's probably going to be a good pick, hopefully. I'll give the lineups, starting with the host Hibernian, Ophel Marciano in goal, back three of Paul McGinn, McGregor, Hanlon. Midfield is Cadden, Gogic, Irvin, Doig, Murphy in the cam position, and up front is Martin Boyle and Deutsch. For the visitors, Joe Lewis. Hopefully Vince is back after his mishap. Back three of Conce, Taylor, Hogan. Midfield is Lee, Ferguson, McCrory, McGeoch, Hayes and Kennedy sort of on the wings, and then Hornby on his own up front.
Fair game. Stevie, are you able to take in the background the Livy game?
Unfortunately not, because my dad's watching the Motherwell game in the Fire Stick.
That's no problem. We do not have coverage of Livingston against St Johnstone. So
What a shame, eh?
I mean, no
I'll do it. I'll change. I'll do it.
Okay, aye, because Coby's doing the Hibs Aberdeen game anyway, so.
Aye, fuck Aberdeen.
David Martindale is getting a bit upset because Livy isn't being covered.
Nah, I'll do the Livy game. Fuck it.
I'll do it.
So Livy line up with the Polish boy in goals. Back three of Longridge, our God and saviour Effie Ambrose, Taylor Sinclair. Midfield is Devlin, Bartley, Lawson, Holt, and then the attackers are Pittman, Forrest, and then leading the line is Robinson. St Johnstone line up in a 3-4-2-1. Xander Clark in goal, McCart, Gordon, Kerr make up the back three. Midfield is Tanzer, McCann, Craig, Rooney. And then you've got Witherspoon, Melamed? And then Kane is the lone striker for them, on the Livy.
Interesting stuff. So,
Gogsy, I hate to be that guy.
What?
Somebody just gave me a login for Path to Paradise.
It's fine, I've got a wee login here.
Oh, so the two of them got it. I thought it was going to be ahead of you there, that's why I said I hate to be that guy. But at least we're both sorted then.
I'm going to use the legitimate Livy TV.
Aye, me too.
With the Lebanese commentary.
Richard Watson says, I only support two teams. Gogsy, can you guess them? It'll be Rangers and whoever plays Celtic.
Good part of that.
Faz's face is shiny, says David Martindale.
So it's got moisturiser on it.
Less of that deal.
I don't know where I can put this the stream because I've only got my. Here, I might get my second laptop and watch on that.
Flex.
This is brilliant. Good coverage of DUFC TV here. They've got the starting lineups of the Dundee United Hibs game.
Quality.
Brilliant.
Fraz's on a new location. Aye, Effie, well spotted. I'm in the spare bedroom next to the router because my connection last time was shite. I don't want to get a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Anyway,
now fucking drop this, by the way. Like, just fucking drop it. I've seen like you post like so much shit about it, ironically, but you just fucking go on about it, and it's fucking annoying.
Aye, it's old news now.
Fuck
How do we
Rockies.
feel ahead of the game? Well, I'm feeling so good about today's game that. Well, do you want to do Coop and Connor, Stevie?
Yep.
I really need to
Okay.
write my jingle for Coop and Corner. I keep
2
forgetting to do
seconds.
it, and I was going to do it last night. Just keep forgetting to do it.
Well, we got pished last night, mate.
I'll really need to. I'll really need to remember to do it.
Anyway, so what have we taken today?
If I can do, can you go
I'll,
first?
I'll lead
You
with
kick it
mine.
off.
I had £10 left in my William Hill account, so I put it on Motherwell to win, Bevis Mugabe to score any time, Motherwell to have 2 bookings and over 5.5 corners, 10 returns, £610. Motherwell.
I've got a tenner on West Ham, Livingston, Brentford, and Dunfermline.
You're Dunfermline playing today, by the way.
They're away to Arbroath.
It's got that's got to be a good game because I mean, Arbroath's a difficult place to go.
Yep, very, very difficult.
Definitely.
But we'll see.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Anyone else got anything on today? Well, send
I
in-
do.
Oh, go on. then.
I've got Preston. Well, it's all English, by the way. I've got Preston to beat Rotherham, Bristol City to beat Cardiff, Portsmouth to beat Plymouth, Hull to beat Burton, and Peterborough to beat Crewe. I'll get 120 quid if it comes in.
Interesting. Your
That's
connection.
good, man.
Yeah, this St Mirren TV thing is like totally lagging.
We know.
Like, I can't even get in to watch a game. So
Remember on the opening game, their stream, like Ryan was saying that their stream was absolutely appalling.
It was.
I've just got a lovely shot of the main. Is it the main stand at Almondale?
Burnley
Oh well.
Banker.
Oh, I can't be arsed waiting for that. I'll
I've
just
got-
watch
yeah,
the Newcastle game.
All I've got is a view of Ross County's main stand here that I've had for the last 10 minutes.
Brilliant.
Here we go.
I'll put my Newcastle scarf back on for the game.
On the St Mirren.
Come on, St Mirren.
Did your pass to Paradise Hang work on it, Gogsy? Because mine isn't working.
Joseph,
Fucking fine.
read on your pass or you're getting blocked.
I know I got Joseph's one, but it didn't work.
Fuck's sake, Joseph. I know if I was watching your preview of the game, Stevie, and even Ryan was saying that like they're paying 510 quid basically for a patchy like stream.
Patchy stream. Aye, Gogsy will be ahead of me here.
Joseph's spoiling it. He's saying the teams are out. Fuck's sake. Stop spoiling it, Joseph.
The team's out for you yet, Gogsy?
Nah.
Nothing's
just
happening here at Almondale. What the fuck? David, what's happening?
No teams are out here yet at County.
Finlay, we know. Joseph, are you arguing? Are you arguing, Joseph?
There we go.
Gosh, I'm going to bet you on it.
Gaz has no tolerance for anybody's shite.
Ken, didn't he hear an attitude, man? Fucking hate it. Wait, there is actual players on the park now. I thought this was just actual Frozen, but the St Johnstone players are
come out here as well.
emerging from the left side. Yeah, I wonder what this score's going to be, because of course the Martindale Express is in full flow, and of course St Johnstone got that good result against Kilmarnock that I also watched. Not turning into a Saints fan before anyone starts their pish. Hate them. Just
My
like,
little team photo's just getting took for me.
why did they take a team photo for like fucking league games? Not a fucking Champions League.
That is Tails, alright.
Holding an SPFL. What is it those things are called? Like the thing that you give the other team?
The pennant.
And hold him like an
Scott Brown in that. Who's your? Oh, Declan Gallagher.
But he's no playing today.
Who is the captain today then?
He's not playing.
Stephen O'Donnell's the.
Why is Gallagher not playing?
Because
He's injured.
He's injured. Oh, he's injured, is he?
Yeah.
So Goggsy's going to bribe him because he wants to start setting up streaming. So Goggsy's going to say you need to play one more game. Otherwise,
Marvin Bartley and Jason Kerr exchanging pennants here. The teams are holding the equal game.
Goggsy, what are you seeing? I'm just seeing the Celtic
I'm
players
seeing
have a big...
the Celtic arseholes doing a huddle.
Yeah, I'm just seeing them have a big cuddle.
I'm just
In the middle
taking
of
the
the
knee here at County.
They've kicked off at St James's Park.
David Martindale is offering Carl Davidson a scrap here.
Tony Watt arguing with the ref.
And we've kicked off. United have started the game.
the two goalkeepers were running like towards their goals because they were swapping ends and they'd done a fist bump as they were running past each other. Like that. Goalkeeper union. They're about to take the knee. I mean, fucking Witherspoon, like he's taking the knee already and the referee's not even plays with him.
Oh wow, my bet's down already. Rotherham have scored against Prem.
Watch out, prick.
And that's me kicked off, Goggsy.
Yeah, I kicked off as well, mate.
Yep.
Bloody hell, United have started well here. They had a wee chance there. McNulty straight to the keeper.
Kevin Cash has an American college football coupon on. Goodness me.
What the fuck?
EYU.
Ban him.
Exeter beat Bradford 3-2.
I do like my American footballs, but that's not a sport that I've ever like thought about dabbling in when it came to betting.
No.
Motherwell kept the ball well for 10 seconds.
Aye, we're doing alright.
What second, John Goggsy? Sorry, I'm being pure
I'm
pedantic.
in 47 seconds.
Aye, well, bang on, mate.
Bang
So-
on, mate. Bang on. Hi, Captain. Hope your team gets pumped today.
Oh no, he's fucking said it, and we're gonna get ruined now, man. Kirsten, I hope you're having a lovely day.
That's nice, Stephen.
See?
Fucking hell, here we go, 10 in a row.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no
Fuck
way.
me, man. Kirsten, you're spoiling the scores, you're going to get banned.
Goggsy well thought they scored there. Fucking hell, man, I'm so rough.
I think they've got a pass.
Oh my fucking god, man.
It's actually 1-0 to Celtic.
She just messaged me with a fucking header. And I was like, was it? Like, I'll tell you what the fuck's happening.
Kirsten, don't be spoiling, man. You know the score. Literally. This is what I said in my prediction. We need to keep it tight for the first 20 minutes or we're going to get ruined. So they've scored after 2 minutes.
Well, Goggsy, your comment aged well.
That's the whole thing knackered.
Oh, your team get pumped today 30 seconds later. It's like the SpongeBob 30 seconds later.
Oh, dear.
Reactions, come on.
Is it too late to give my prediction for this game?
No.
And this is going to be quite a boring game, but I think Livy will just nick it.
Welsh in the second minute. Fuck's sake.
Stevie Cousins offering your pass.
Come on. Newcastle going.
I've got it alright. Me and Goggsy seem to be on the same time, so it's
What?
cool, but thanks very much for the offer.
What do you mean stop
on you
moaning?
go.
You've got a lot of time to go.
Oh, fuck up, you Fortnite wanker.
Newcastle just had a good chance there against Southampton. St Maximin just totally took it past their defence, but he couldn't find anyone in the box to finish it off. But
That's the whole thing, knackered.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
1-0.
whole fucking
Then it'll be-
thing, because I've just froze. And it's
I said that about Southampton getting beat by Man United. Like Ralph Hasenhüttl will be like, "That's the whole thing, knackered." and then Lewis responded, "This week it's 9-0. Then the next week I'll be 10-0. And the next week I'll be 11-0."
In other news, Andrew Dallas has just scored a penalty for Weymouth. I don't think it's the same one.
fucking hope no.
Did anyone take Brentford on the coupon, by the way?
Nope.
No, because that was the super boost I decided against.
I did how. What's the score?
Go on, Ramage.
What?
Was
I
that?
took them. What's the
He's
score?
like, did anybody take Brentford? And then like Steve was like, I didn't. He's like, well, I think he's froze.
1-0 to Rotherham.
He hasn't frozen. He's blinking.
No, they're not playing Rotherham. They're
Oh,
playing.
What the
Middlesbrough.
fuck is that?
Middlesbrough.
Aye.
Earth to Jamie.
Oh, sorry,
Ramage.
this is...
What the fuck was that? Oh my
Cheers, mate.
god, man, my ribs are sore. Right, thank you, Val. Val's just confirmed it's 1-0 Middlesbrough against
Sorry, I
Brentford.
I thought I
I
said
knew it was coming in.
Fuck.
Did anybody take Wraith, by the way?
I took the home line.
Yeah, I've got
Fucking Edge
Brentford.
reporting on Pass the Mic.
I took Wraith
I'm
home
just,
line.
I'm just
how, man.
asking if did anybody take.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, I've got Brentford how. Doesn't say anything for about 3 minutes. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I thought I said it was 1-0 Middlesbrough. Right.
No, man. I was just.
Oh man, that's man. Then
Genuinely
It was
thought I
funny,
said that, but obviously
It was
not.
funny,
Oh,
mate.
bloody hell.
Funny.
Good
Oh.
save by Seagrass there for Dundee United. Good shot from Ross County, but I don't know who shot.
Oh my god.
Oh, Ramage, you crap me up, man. I love you.
can we get that back for a good clip?
Gogs, don't worry about this game. It's a fucking bonus game, mate.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh,
Go on, Devante.
Oh Jesus, what's the goalie doing, Tam? The
Oh,
goalie.
We'll get chances against this mob today, Gogs. Just fucking.
We need to take him.
Did anybody take Newcastle?
They're 1-1 now, aren't they? I took.
yeah,
Get in
good
there,
goal.
man.
Goal.
Good boy, Wilson.
Dope.
Wilson.
No, it's been.
Wilson.
Oh, hang on. I think this is going to VAR.
You mean VAR?
No.
Fuck me. He's offside. He's offside.
I don't know who it is, but I don't know who it is.
No.
But one of the St Johnston players is lying in a heap.
Danny called a striker custom.
Supposed to be. Did anybody take
No.
Charlton?
Goal was chopped off. It was offside.
Yeah, we.
The goalkeeper came out his box there and pure clattered Chris Kane.
We can't help being 3 minutes behind.
Newcastle's going forward again, though.
I mean, literally can't help it because Celtic don't give you a fucking option for the away ticket, the pricks. They even try to give you restricted viewing when you can't go, fuck's sake.
Good one. Good one.
I can't wait to watch that bit back later on.
Did anybody take...
That's going to be the new thing that's what it's like.
See if the chat ever goes dead, it's just going to be, did anybody take Brentford?
I'm not even looking at the comments on this, so
Oh
I'm
my
probably
god.
getting grilled in the comments, but I'm not even going to look.
Did anybody take Dunfermline?
Aye.
It's because I've got all the scores in front of me. So, like, I've got all the scores in front of me on the computer, and I'm watching.
Notts Forest are beating Wycombe.
Why can't be?
Morecambe.
Why can't be?
That's a lovely goal by Nottingham Forest.
Was it?
Put a fucking head on it then. Go out for the corner. Yeah, wee rat.
Sheriff, go on the big man marker, Jimmy Ramage.
Right, come on, Motherwell. Stop fanning about.
MK Dons have made it 1 each.
Oh, what a shite pass.
Anybody take Plymouth? 1-1 MK Dons.
No, but I took Portsmouth.
None's happening at Fratton Park.
Oh, what a shite touch.
What the hell's going
Free
on?
kick to the mic.
Southampton put it on the set.
5 guys, 5 bad haircuts. Well, that's the name of our band, Mr. Bomber.
That's it.
Very fantastic.
Yeah, man.
1-0 Raith Rovers against Morton.
As much,
Anybody
as,
take Wraith?
as much as it pains
I
me to
did.
say it, Dundee United have started really well here.
That's good for Motherwell. Well, kinda. Depending what way we're looking.
They've looked quite dangerous in the early stages and look well up for it as well.
It's a must-win game for United.
Yeah.
So
Up the rock.
Oh, get fucking up, you Wayne.
Anybody take Scott Brown to be carded?
fuck's sake.
He's not being carded, I just thought I'd ask.
Asking for a mate.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for him out.
Is that... Is Taylor on it?
Free kick to
Yeah.
Livingston here.
Cam Patterson scored again.
I'm telling you, he should be in the Euro squad.
Aye.
Yeah. Just sheer versatility as well.
Big porno trash, man.
I think it's somebody we could definitely do.
It's true, but Stevie.
It's a big porno trash.
Yeah, big pedo.
Fucking did he tumble with the ball
Thanks,
into
come
that
in.
fucking goal?
Hello, Jake. How you doing, mate?
All right, Jake.
Why can't be?
Chef Weather kind of picking up a few wins recently, so I think they're kind of climbing the table a bit after the point
They'll
deduction.
stay up.
Still quite tight at the bottom. I mean, you got Wickham on 16, and then they got Derby 28, Chef Wed 28, Birmingham 29,
I
Rotherham
think
29.
Wickham have about a few games in hand. I don't know how many, but
Like one. Well,
I thought they
two.
had a three. Oh.
Nah, the most teams have played 28. They've played 26.
Oh man.
Fucking Cardiff have only like.
There's a surprise. It's a booking for Callum Butcher.
Everybody take Callum Butcher to be carded.
BBC bubbles.
Snail the beast.
I don't know why that's in my head today.
Free kick for Newcastle just at the edge of the box.
Who do you think will get promoted in the Championship? Because I mean, you've got like Brentford, Reading, Watford, and Bournemouth all in the playoff spots at the moment.
How the fuck have they still got that, man?
I think Norwich will come up. Like, they're a decent team, but
Well, they're top of the league, so
yeah.
We got beat
I
last
mean,
night, though, did they not?
yeah, by
They did.
Swansea.
Swansea, but I still
Mass-
think they'll be in the top two. But I think from second, like all the way down the
That was
table,
quite a
it could
massive.
be
That was quite a massive game for Swansea.
Yeah. I don't really follow the Championship that much.
It was
So.
a big one.
Ross,
good league.
you manage Queen's Park Raisins of the Championship.
I know, but I don't really follow it in real life, though.
I
Yeah,
remember
we
them. Andy managing Sheffield Wednesday, and then what you call it? Me and Lewis were in the pub, and one of the goalkeepers for Sheffield Wednesday scored their own goal, and I was like proper fuming, and Lewis was like, "What are you fuming for?" And I'm like, "Don't actually know, to be honest."
This is actual heartbreaking watching David Turnbull play against us, man.
Don't know. The championship's like really close because like there's teams like Brentford and Bournemouth, even like Bristol City, like all in and around the sort of playoff area. So like to see one of them have a shot at Premier League football next season could be good. And then if you look at the bottom of the table, it's like Derby and Forest.
I think Brentford wouldn't get sucked into like a relegation battle if they went up. I think they're like developing a really good squad. I mean that
Yeah, if we
Ivan.
like Bournemouth, they'll stay up for a
Tony's
few
plan.
years.
Yeah, I've just seen on the live ticker of Sky Sports, it said Aston Villa 1, Tottenham 0.
Oh, on you go.
Tottenham
Yeah,
are really
1-0
cool.
Get in.
1-0 in Newcastle. Joe Willock.
Joe Willock, yeah, it was brilliant.
Debut goal.
By St. Maximin, I think it was, on the wing. I don't know.
I know the one that does the videos for kids.
St. Maximin. Underway.
Aston Villa beat Arsenal. That's mad.
Get in.
Controversial opinion coming here. Mark McNulty is better than Lawrence Shankland. Fight me.
Ooh.
I want to fight you because it's true.
I'll fight you just because I want to scrap, but nothing else.
I love the fight.
There was a wee bit of a barmy in front of the Ross County dugout there. So one of the United boys absolutely crunched one of the county players, and John Hughes was going mental.
Did Mickey get his
I
melon?
love the way that John Hughes speaks. It's brilliant.
Free tree, or what is it?
I've done three promotions. I've taken 3 teams to cup finals in the first time in their history.
What was it?
He said he was doing that video trying to like
you can't get a better combination.
basically like he was doing like a video CV for the Scotland job.
That's right, I remember that.
Fucking book him, man.
Oh, come on.
That's a fucking book, man. We're away with it.
The players need to show
But
more
fucking the
passion, desire. That's what's missing from the game, passion and desire.
Former Inverness players are playing for Ross County because John Hughes knows who they are.
It's actually mad, like the amount of players that go between the two clubs in Inverness and Ross County.
Unfortunately, Dundee and Dundee United have started to do it now.
Sorry, what are you saying, Ross?
Dundee and Dundee United have started doing it. I don't like it.
I don't like that.
Rami, do you asking if you think he'll keep County up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he will.
I think he's a great manager and he's going to keep them up.
I hope no.
He's got that hunger and desire.
United have started the better team, but County haven't conceded, which is a positive. But it's another Dundee United corner coming up here.
Oh no, Southampton's going.
Come on, get back. Everybody back, man.
Good.
Was that Bevis McGavin ahead of that?
It was with a shot.
Oh, what a save. What a save by Ross Laidlaw there. Shankland tried to skin him and tap it in an empty net, and Laidlaw got his massive arm out and grabbed the ball. Great save.
Arms.
We open another can.
Fucking hell.
One
Things
can
must
down.
be rough.
What?
Things must be rough.
Aye.
This has started really, really well here. Both teams look up for it. It's been a good game so far.
I couldn't really tell you who's been the better team here, Ross. Because both teams have been equally shite.
Oh.
Who for? Oh, fuck.
Oh, it was offside, thank God.
just such like flat faced. Goal. Thankfully, it was offside.
And who's it for? Jamie Ramage?
No, I didn't say goal. Southampton were pressing forward, so I thought, like, anytime when you watch Newcastle and the other team goes forward, you just think they're going to score every time. So
You think here at Almondvale that they would change the seats because some of them are, the colour is drained out of them, Jamie Ramage, it's happened again.
Oh my god.
So I'm seeing what Sheriffy.
I'll be back.
John, Ross is watching the Ross County Dundee United game.
Yeah. 2-1 MK Dons against who?
Sunderland.
Sunderland?
Never touch Sunderland on an accumulator, ever.
Or on Football Manager. If I give any advice, it's don't manage Sunderland.
I have done a League One career on Football Manager. I got Charlton promoted, so to say I have had success in League One.
Things like that don't go unnoticed, Ramage.
I know.
I had a good career at Wycombe B in League One.
If Lee Bowyer doesn't promote Charlton Athletic, he should give me the job next season.
Wycombe.
That was a good performance, guys.
Okay.
I would agree with that, David and Effie. Yep, Livingston haven't really got going in 20 minutes here. They just seem a bit, I don't know, struggling to find their shape.
Flat.
It was a good goal by Patterson. Jake's just sent it to me there. He kind of pulled like 3 defenders in the goal to the side and tapped it in.
Over the bar by County there. Ugh. Good start. Good start to the game.
Not going to lie, I thought that was going to be a goal there. Edward cut in, but it was a good block. I think it was Ricky Lammy that got a toe on it.
You see, this video is like the same video of Donald Trump dancing to a different song. And he's like, the latest one is yeah, the latest one is Bits and Pieces. I love the In Between Us one as well. The In Between Us dancing at a different song each time. Yeah, it's a very... I don't even know how to describe the opening for Livingston. St Johnstone haven't been the better team. It's just... I don't know.
David Devante there.
That was brilliant.
YMCA. David Martindale, you want to join us on the Pass the Mic night out? Date to be confirmed.
You've seen how shite Celtic have been at fucking defending crosses all season, man, and we can't even beat the first man. Fucking hell.
Does Livingston have any nightclubs?
No, don't think so.
Disappointing. Okay, that possibility. Good man.
Go on, Tony.
Is that the name of the
Fucking
club or
run
what?
with the ball.
Go on, Longy.
Go on, Longy.
Yes, Lewis. I think I speak for everyone here.
Good ball.
Oh, he's unlucky, man. He's unlucky. Well done, Motherwell, man. I've done all right for you. We've conceded goals.
Aye, that's a good point. Actually, Brock's 88. It's 127 watching in the near enough opening 40 minutes.
Aye,
That's good.
Southampton just had a good chance there. It was well saved by Carl Darlow. Looks like they're slowly coming into this. Like
all 122 are shouting, "We're only here to see the Ramage."
Fucking hell, man.
Well, Sean, what do you want me to talk about the game? Like, there's not really been much goal mouth action.
Gogsy, don't rise to it. I will deal with it.
I know that's just a block.
Prick.
That's just an instant block.
oh, that was a terrible pass.
This is that corner. This is what we've been wanting.
Come on.
Fucking come on.
Inverness do not have good fans. Like, their fan base is very
Aye, Inverness fan base is
Shit.
shite.
I mean, I can see, Hearts done firmer than us. Yeah,
A good way to gauge a club's fan base is their away support and what they take to away games.
and Inverness, like Inverness, even come to Dens, like they only take like 100 max.
Four in the box.
Yes, John Mitchell. I think that is the idea for the next season. That John Nels wants to just rip the grass out and make it a water feature.
The time capsule, Dundee.
Trying to left
To be
foot
honest,
corner.
I don't even think that the pitch at Dens Park will be sorted for the game on Tuesday night against Ayr. So
Nah, that's going to be off as well.
What were you
100%
asking there,
that's
Gogsy?
Is that Barry Maguire trying to take a left-footed corner?
Yes.
Why?
oh yes, 2-0 Newcastle.
Newcastle, Miggy, Almiron.
It was deflected, I think, but after
We
the shot,
got Mega.
Definitely took a deflection, 100%. That's got to be 9-0 again.
hopefully.
No, Newcastle.
How did Mel score? It was from a corner, and Kelly just rooted to the spot.
Disappointing, isn't it, Gogsy? Because we've been all right since then, mate.
Aye.
No.
Cam Davidson's asking for a wave, Jamie. That's when you're supposed to wave.
I know that.
Boo!
1-0 Arbroath.
Oh, fuck.
That was such a terrible
I
goal.
remember being at a Dundee St Mirren game when Cammy Kerr was only like 16, 17, just breaking through. And him and Nicky Riley were warming up in front of the Dundee supporters, and then they were like, Nicky Riley, geez a wave. And then Nicky Riley did it, and they done it to Cammy Kerr, and Cammy's like, we Cammy Kerr, he's a great player, you know, he shows the passion, eh?
Did anyone have Arbroath?
Like when you did at a club like Rossco. I know. I think I'm disappointed as well, Carl. Stilly, who's watching the Hibs game, if you want to know what's happening in the Hibs game, I would suggest watching Coby's stream. Because, you know, fuck the Hibernian, it's all about the Livingston.
Hibernian sacked me, eh?
Well, it's 1-0 Hibs. And it's also 1-0 Arbroath, according to John and Mark, thank you.
Who's Arbroath playing?
Dunfermline.
Thomas O'Brien with the goal.
Is that the guy that played for the Cowan Beath Cogsy?
Sorry?
Yeah,
Is
he
that
was
the guy that played the Cowan
at
Beath?
Forfar as well.
Might have been.
I think he played with Cowan Beath when they were playing in the Championship.
You won the ball.
That's a penalty.
It's 1-0 Celtic, as it says in the ticker on the bottom of the screen.
How the hell did Cowden Beath go down with Greg Stewart and Kane Hemmings up top for them? How the fuck did they manage that?
He was pretty much. They two were pretty much getting them all the goals. Like,
oh no, they stayed up, didn't they? But it was like they were in the playoffs.
yeah, I'm sure like Alloa won in the final day to like change it.
Was that the year when Livingston were kind of in the playoffs as well? Because I think there was like a three-way.
That was when we were in the
Like
Championship.
different teams in the relegation thing. Cowden Beath stayed up, and I think Alloa were in the playoffs. Or is that completely wrong? No, Livy stayed up.
It was Morton that went down that season.
Was it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we were already relegated and they beat us at Capello.
Aye, and then they let fucking Hamilton beat them 10-2.
Yeah.
Birmingham have taken the lead against Bournemouth.
And then conveniently, Dougie Imrie joined Hamilton straight after.
Aye, he was the one that got the Morton goals. I think if Hamilton won the league, he'd have been promised a medal, the prick.
Yeah.
Dougie.
Martin Boyle got the goal from the spot for Hibs.
To be honest, when we got beat by Morton, I thought that was it over. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so did I.
I never saw us coming back from that to win the league.
And then, luckily, the week after, Hamilton got beat.
Yeah, they got beat 4-1 by Dumbarton, and we beat Alloa 3-0.
How class was it on the terracing behind the goal at Alloa away when you heard like, God, and that she scored! The big lanky made it 4-1. The big lanky got a shite scored.
Southampton had pulled one back.
Yeah, it was a good goal.
They are good goals today, Jamie.
Yeah. I don't know actually who scored it, but
it was
a nice finish. It was good wing play by Southampton. He just fired.
Oh, it's Mino that actually scored. He's on loan from Liverpool, so it's good to see him if he gets his confidence.
I know we're not covering the Aberdeen Hibs game, but do you think McInnes will go if they get beat today?
I said like somebody was talking about it, and I said like the problem with McInnes is he's become the victim of his own success.
Yeah,
it's very similar to what Robbo did with us.
But I have to admire the fact that Derek McInnes is I think he's like the longest serving manager in the league. Like
he will be, he is in the league,
42.
yeah, for sure.
I think he's not far behind. Is it Jim McInally at Pearhead's been there longer?
Yeah.
But 7 years at the same club, like, would you get sick of that and just want a new challenge?
Everything goes stale after a while, doesn't it? Everything has a sell by date.
Well, he got offered the challenge, didn't he? At Ibrox, and he didn't want it.
That was
United here. Oh, good block.
That was at the time when Aberdeen were better than Rangers, though. Like, Aberdeen were actually putting up a fight against Rangers and, winning against them.
Yeah.
Joseph, that's the joke.
We just need to hang in here.
Coby's sad, by the way. Oh, poor Coby. Won't they get sucked into the bottom six?
Get the violin out.
the Mr. Krabs one.
Aye.
It's okay to want a new challenge when you're successful. I mean, he has obviously when growing up, Aberdeen were one of the teams. They are a massive team in the league in terms of history and all that. But see, growing up, they were quite a mediocre team.
Yeah, they were. That's even going back 10 years ago. Was it in the 2011 season? I'm sure they were second bottom by about February with Inverness in the season. So they were second bottom at the time. He always entered the bottom six. So
what a goal by who?
Birmingham was offside. But the boy, it was a left foot volley from the edge of the box. Went right in the postage stamp.
Right in the postage.
Aye, that was when Mark McGee was in charge of them, and I think that was just before McInnes.
But their last season in the bottom six was 2013 when they played us and sent us down.
Get a load of this guy. Patter's pish.
Oh, fuck off, Matthew.
Almost go for Ross County there.
Negative.
Good effort from Jason Naismith.
What's that say? Goggsy, Stevie, do you think we should press them?
Oh, we're doing what we can.
I know we're sitting back, but I think we're maybe trying to keep ourselves in the game for maybe until the last 20 minutes and then have a go. Kind of a. Or just hope to get them on the counter. It's definitely the right way to go about it. I think the encouraging thing is when we have the ball, we are trying to play. Do you know what I mean? We're not just getting it straight back to them.
The thing is, when you go to the Rangers and Celtic, you're wanting to stay in the game as long as possible. You sit back, soak up the pressure, and then you hit them on the counter for the last 20 minutes.
And you hope you're going to nick a goal from somewhere.
Yeah. To go out and play as if you're Barcelona against them is not going to work because you'll get beat 4 or 5 scud.
The headline in the local paper when we got Patterson, from cocky underachiever to battling Luis Suarez, the making of
Sheffield. Oh, by the way, St. Maximin, Jesus. Sorry, he just dances by people. He's a joy to watch, man. Sorry for that.
He's a good player.
There's Matt McGee's son telling us that he's in a job at Stockport.
Have you got the Newcastle game on as well, Stevie?
I've got on my telly.
Yeah, I've got the Burnley Brighton game on, but I've not really been watching it, if I'm honest.
I've got it on my telly, mate. Got it on my telly.
They've put Dan Burn at, I don't know if you noticed this against Liverpool the other night, but they put Dan Burn at like left wing. Like that 6'7" monster.
Classic Sean Dyche.
Well, it's not Sean Dyche, it's Graham Potter, but it's Brighton.
Playing a wing.
Oh, I thought you said Burnley.
No, Dan Burn.
Who's got a broth?
No one.
2-0.
Fair play.
Oh my god.
Everybody got
Arbroath will not go down. I think it'll be Morton or something that goes down.
I think, like since they drew with us, I think they're going to take a lot of confidence from that and then push on.
Free kick for United here, just on the edge of the box.
Game here, Almond Vale's been pash. Almond Vale's the Tony Macaroni for anybody that's not cultured.
Tony Macaroni, I'm in love. Sorry.
I hate that advert, Stevie. Honestly, it drives me out of the wall.
It's fucking horrible. But it sticks, doesn't it?
It's a marketing genius by Tony Macaroni. I took the boys to Tony Macaroni when we...
But a bit of pasta and some
Livingston.
chips and a wee bit of pizza, eh? Fucking class.
I had the pepperoni pizza,
1-0 Brighton.
Chip up and they cook it though.
Yeah, they got Brighton.
Lewis dunk by the looks of things. Yeah.
So, if Arbroath hold on, they're going to be coming out the relegation bit.
It was a good save by the Southampton keeper there.
Inverness have 4 games in hand. Ridiculous.
Just good corner and a great header by Dunk, but poor from the boy on the post from Burnley. Should have cleared it because it wasn't exactly a quick header.
Joe Willock just had a good chance for Newcastle there, but the Southampton keeper pulled off a really, really good save to stop it going in at the corner. So
That's a free kick.
That's a good question, actually, by Joe Diggory Dog. Do you think West Ham will go into the Champions League next season? In my opinion, they have a good chance. As Callum said, I think they'll get in the Europa League spots.
I wouldn't write it off for West Ham. It's just a case of whether they can keep getting the results. Because if you look at like Leicester last season, for example, like I kind of thought at that time, could they maybe get into the Champions League? But until they got a bad run of results, that was it. It was game over.
What's happening at St Mirren?
It's 1-0 to St Mirren. Although I couldn't get into the stream because it was taking forever to load. So I'm no longer watching that.
We've got a chat updating us on what's happening in your game.
I said at the start I couldn't get in.
No. Oh, sorry. It's 1-0. It's 1-0 St Mirren.
Anybody take St Mirren?
Come on, St Mirren.
Is it just me that gets Jamie McIver vibes from Ramage when he's reporting on the football? Thanks, Auntie Jackie.
Oh, God. Ramage, you're on fire today, man.
I know.
He's being funny without even trying. Free kick here to Livingston.
How have Livingston played for us?
Quite shite, to be honest with you, mate.
That was a rosette from Lawrence Shanklin there.
Because I picked them for the boys.
Scotland's most overrated striker.
Agreed.
Yeah, by the way, read a stat on Twitter today. Sophie Musa has scored more goals than Lawrence Shanklin at this point in the season. Make of that what you will.
Was that the Dens Park Choir?
I don't know. I can't remember who it was that wrote it, but
just got a message there from Joseph. Jamie Ramage is having a bad time. Feel bad for him.
Yeah. I'll admit that.
1-1 Brent. Anybody take Brentford?
I took them.
Ivan Tony's just scored. Thank you, John.
Villa to make Europe. Hopefully. That'd be nice.
Afternoon, Casey.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Villa have played well this season. And getting results like that against Arsenal, it's good.
There have been a lot of the big teams like Arsenal beat Liverpool obviously earlier in the season.
See, if you book him for that and you've no booked Welsh, you're a fucking Tim. That's fine. Consistency, I don't mind it.
For the third Saturday in a row, Newport County are down to 10 men.
Fucking hell.
Is that you, Kirsten, or is it just your stream? Because I think the Celtic stream's dodgy. It's saying it's 1-0 for some bizarre reason.
That perhaps Pishkog. Hello, Greg. How you doing, mate? You going to be a prick today?
What have you got against pricks, Fraz?
You seen that one where it's like Chief Mickelson? He's doing like an apology, and then he ends up having to do like so many other apologies. It's like one of them was like he's saying like something about bald men, and he goes, "As a bald person myself, I apologise." And he goes, "It was quite good that I could do that, kill two birds with one stone." And he goes, "Oh, damn." And he goes, "I would like to take this opportunity to apologise to Scotland's aviation community." Another one was like, "Oh, it's like an Aberdonian not buying a pint." And it's like, "I would like to take a moment to apologise to all Aberdonians." I was like, "This will not fall on deaf ears. I would like to apologise to the deaf community." You think I'm being totally mental? And it's like, "I'd like to apologise to those who suffer from mental health." It's like just stupid shit, but it's so funny.
What is this from?
Scott Squad?
Ah!
I'll try and find it.
Stupid film.
Boyle for Hibs, and it was McAllister for St Mirren. But because we only can fit in 200 characters per banner, I cannot fit in all the scorers. So, shame.
Come on, St Mirren.
Oh, I hear it here.
Good save by Nick.
Member of the Chinese community, as I apologise for using the phrase Chinese whispers. I appreciate that this is deeply offensive to the Chinese. I completely understand why they went totally mental. I'm delighted to be joined by a mental health campaigner to witness my apology for using the phrase "they've gone mental." See, some of you are surprised that I'm apologising, but no. Gone are the days when getting an apology out of me was like getting a fiver out of an Aberdonian, eh? I would like to apologise to the largest Aberdonian community, the Aberdonians. I do understand that Aberdonian feelings are important. I'm surprised, actually, that our diversity officer didn't make that clear to me, honestly. Sometimes around here it's like the blind leading the blind. I would like to apologise to Scotland's blind community. I hear your concerns, and I promise you they will not fall on deaf ears. I would like to apologise to the deaf community. I would like to say sorry. I realised what I said. Honestly, I had a fit. I apologise unreservedly to all of the epileptics in Scotland for my use of the word fit. I completely understand what you've got to be in your bonnet.
Go on.
I would like to apologise to anyone connected with these community. Bees indeed are a vital part of society.
What the fuck are you talking?
Statement that wouldn't offend anyone. I really did. But do you know when me and my advisors get together, honestly, it's like two bald men fighting over a comb. I would like to apologise to Scotland's bald community, of which I am a member. I would like to apologise and exonerate myself. Chief, I'm sorry. Chief, you're forgiven. I was particularly pleased with my final apology because I could apologise and accept the apology at the same time. I do like to kill two birds with one stone.
Free kick.
Free kick. Come on.
I would like to apologise
That's
to the
brilliant,
entire
Chris Long.
Canadian community for my cruel and insensitive words.
That's plenty.
I'm sorry.
1-0 Ipswich.
I'm going
Is
to
that in
ban
the
you
box?
Nouch for that comment.
Is that in the box?
Fucking
Nah, it's just outside. Correct decision.
Just chatting absolute gumph, mate.
Come on, man. Hard and low. If the wall jumps, it's in. What a time to score this would be as well, right before half time.
Oh, it'd be brilliant.
Just hit the target. Give it a chance, man.
I don't know why the players jump in the wall though, because it's
Dead close. You know what I mean? Get a chance, man. Davey, you want to swap teams for a minute and take this free kick for us, mate? See that? Oh no, Scotland covered that. I thought there was a wee gap there, just the goalie side. But nah, it's covered now.
This game's got scrappy, and that's half time now. Good first half an hour, but it got scrappy towards the last 15 minutes. Half time, 0-0, Ross County, Dundee United.
Hit a target.
Johnny, stop fucking ruining it for us, prick.
Fucking ban that Bill Gates.
Aye, just ban anybody that spoils shit. Like permanently. Didn't give them a timeout because they didn't learn from timeouts.
It makes them feel like they've got a chocolate biscuit.
Oh man, I didn't got it either.
So my bet was Motherwell to win, Bevis McGarvey to score, pretty much. It's not going too well.
There's been a goal at Recreation Park just down the road. Queen of the South have scored.
Oh. So the half-time scores are
Hopefully going to be 1-0 still at half time here.
Birmingham 1, Aberdeen 0. St Mirren 1, Kilmarnock 0. Ross County 0, Dundee United 0.
Nearly half time here at the Tony Macaroni. I'm quite pish.
Hey, yeah, that's half time.
I don't know if that should have been a penalty. I didn't look for it.
I wonder
I
how
think he was just outside.
wonder how the alley.
Well done, Motherwell. That's alright, that's alright.
I'll say that at half time.
Sorry,
John, I don't actually know, mate. Well, the other game's not long kicked off. So I'm not too sure. They're 10 minutes in. But
Yeah, well, we've played all right that half.
responded well.
We let ourselves down with conceding that goal in the first 2 minutes.
I'm going to see what it says on the Twitter. Queen of the South or I'll suggest why it was a late kick-off.
Isaiah Jones with the goal.
Game of very few chances so far between the two teams here.
Take it that's a new signing for Queen of the South, Isaiah Jones. Why are they playing Motherwell 3, Celtic 4?
Oh, that's why. So the reason why it was a late kick-off is because
Newcastle win on goal here.
Ah,
It's 3-1.
nice finish.
Almiron again.
St Johnstone have just scored here.
Ooh.
Right before half time. I think it was right from the free kick. But the reason it was late kick-off was because they're changing official.
Scott Tanzer with the goal.
That was a terrible pass
free
from
kick
the
as well.
keeper.
They were good.
I reckon whoever wins that game between Livingston and St Johnstone will lose the cup final.
That's a good shout, actually. Right before half time, literally like the last kick of the game.
That's typical, innit, man? The one time I put Livy on the counting for the boys, I've not been beating fucking 13 games and I've 1-0 done, man.
Game's still not over.
The first goal in the SPL was vital, though.
How many of you do it, Stevie?
They're a bit buggerish,
It's 5
like
days,
when they go
mate.
1-0 up.
We pick a team each and put £3 each on it.
No bad.
Mark Hanna, we've already got a correspondent at Livingston.
Right, fuck up, Mark.
That's half time at St James's Park. It's 3-1 to Newcastle.
You sound absolutely delighted.
It's been a good game, that one. It's been nice for when,
yeah.
It's been nice for when nothing's happening at Celtic Park and then you just put your eyes up and seen some nice football. It's good. Almanon's been brilliant. So is St Maximin. St Maximin's ran the show. Everything good that Newcastle Day seems to get through him. Southampton just look a mess defensively. Like all other place.
Nah.
Oh, Ramage is away.
Oh, and he's gone. Ramage is gone for his half-time jobby.
He's going to find out what's happened at Brentford.
Sorry, that was like fucking hysterical. Like, it was literal silent. I was like,
I was sitting here like, am I an alien? Did I say something? Oh, brilliant.
What about it, Ramage?
Just somebody wants to make an appearance.
oh, mine's still there. Oh, shit.
If he gives us a backflip. Thank God they didn't say Stevie.
Is the Dundee game playing? Well, clearly not if we're watching other games, you daft.
Go on to Rossco and fucking look for yourself.
We're just mangoes, man.
It can't. No, Anthony Green, it cannot be 9-0 because it's 3-1. See you later.
Can I just say how demoralising it is watching fucking Celtic beat Motherwell 7-0 at half time?
I think the most I've seen Celtic beat Dundee is 6.
Gonna just fuck off with all these fucking highlights with previous fucking games.
Just don't watch it. Just do what I did. Turn that off. I've just been on a different tab.
They're not classic matches if it's a 7-0. It's just a fucking scudding. A classic match is a 4-3 or a 5-all or whatever.
The 4-3 was a good game. I remember that.
A good game.
I put a hole in my wardrobe that game.
The other thing that cracks me up is it's like they see it as some form of achievement beating a team like Motherwell 7-0. Like that's some form of fucking achievement with the millions more pounds that they spend a year.
I know, it's brilliant to see when you're like Celtic supporting mates try and wind you up for beating you. It's like
this should happen. This is exactly what should happen.
Yeah.
Some people grasp that though.
Fuck off, Ross. Not you. This comment here from this Ross.
What's your fucking language, Ross? This is no sports scene or BBC. We can do what we want, mate.
Prick. See people that criticise but continue watching. It's kind of like,
why the fuck are you here?
This is what a few times a week where we actually just sit, chill, watch the game, and have a few drinks. I love it.
Fucking 3 o'clock. Too early for that. Carry on.
How's the half-time coupon corner looking for everybody?
Shite. Fuck. Done.
Ciao, adios, I'm done.
Go on the nose.
Who do you think you are? Your language is atrocious.
Don't watch that.
What's your fucking language, Gogsy, man? That's
Oh.
fucking disgusting.
Disgusting.
Thank you, Carl
When
Davidson.
did St Maxim come back from injury?
He's been back for about 3 or 4 games now, but he's been mainly on the bench. But that's him just starting to get.
It shows you how
Fitness
much
bottle.
I follow.
I think today's was his first start in ages, but yeah, he has been on the bench for the last few games.
Callum Davidson cropped on the phenomenal body. It's Callum Davidson, like, he wears a really strange number for Sheffield Wednesday, you know.
Callum Patterson, not Callum Davidson.
Callum Davidson's
Davidson's the guy in the comments.
commented there.
It's 13, is it not?
I want to say it's 13. He's 5.
Oh, he's 13 for Scotland, I think.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like, we don't know if you're a striker or not. I mean, on his position on Wikipedia, utility player. Arson mainly played for Hearts as a right back, but was also sometimes used as a striker. Cardiff mainly used him as a midfielder, but he occasionally played higher up the park to aid in attack.
I just say we do appreciate you coming in every time and watching, Joseph. We really, really do. So, thanks for all your support.
That's the money maker.
Free drink, cannot complain.
I can't think about a free. Any subs I would bring on at half time? No, but speaking of subs, I would just go and subscribe to the channel.
That's the thing as well, like, you can be getting beat, but, like, the team can actually be playing really well, and you're like, nah, like, you wouldn't change it.
I'm quite happy with how we've been on the ball, and I think Gogsy would probably agree.
I mean, I don't really remember Celtic actually having a chance where they should have scored.
Apart from the goal, William Kelly has not had a save to make.
Mm-hmm.
Neither has Scott Bain, for that matter. There's been a few right down his throat, but
There's been some catching practice for both goalkeepers, but apart from that...
Oh, Forestieri, think yourself lucky you're not watching our game. The wind is brutal. Goal kicks heading back towards Fon Williams and goals. Should never have started. Never mind, carry on. Has the wind played in their favour maybe in the first half, but in the second half it will maybe go in Dunfermline's favour? You've seen the video that they're talking about the wind at Gayfield, and I think it's Bobby Lind's taking the corner, and then the water comes over.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, Fenerbahce v Galatasaray tonight. That'll be...
Oh, they call that the Intercontinental Derby.
Mesut Ozil.
a boy in my school used to call
Osai Samuel.
A boy in my school used to call Fenerbahce Fenerbahce.
That's a trivia question actually. Where in the world is the only non-yellow and red McDonald's?
It'll be the Galatasaray end of Istanbul.
No, the Fenerbahce end of Istanbul.
Sorry, that one. Aye.
Yeah, I never knew that actually, but it's like a blue and yellow one. Somebody at my dad worked, like we went to the races and this guy was just hitting me with all this trivia and I was getting it right and then he goes, right, smart ass. And then I never actually knew, but there we go.
Oh. There was these two guys that worked in the hotel I was in Turkey when I was on holiday, but they both had like separate shifts. One of them was a Fenerbahce fan and one was a Galatasaray fan. Anytime that one of them was working, I'd be like, yeah, Galatasaray, and then the other one would be like, yeah, Fenerbahce. Just because I my cunt kicked in, you know what I mean?
I nearly got my cunt kicked in. Have you ever heard of the Grand Bazaar? Which is the big, like, it's like a indoor market kind of thing in Istanbul. And we were walking through it, and this guy was like, hey, man, you want Fenerbahce top, Fenerbahce? And then my mum was like, no, he doesn't need another top figure. He's already got that one, pointing at the Galatasaray top he had. And he goes, he's got what? He's got what?
Oh man. Speaking of getting your cunt kicked in Turkey, do you know it's legal to stab below the waist in Turkey?
Really?
Yeah, the knife crime in Turkey is very, it's very like from like an outside perspective, it's very poor in the sense that the numbers are so high.
Which when you think that you've got arteries in your leg,
So
is madness.
see if there's like a stabbing case and someone stabs someone right on the waist. Did he go to VAR and have to measure like?
Yeah,
Just imagine in the courtroom, we now cross over to Ramage. Ramage, what is happening above the waist?
Fucking hell.
Could you imagine the copper going over at the body and he's just signaling over at his pals like
like the guy, like they've got the guy in the back of the police car, like let's just have a look and see if we actually have a case here. Oh no.
Wait on. He's lost
Like,
the waist.
It's a derby that I would love to go to. It's definitely on my list.
That's a shout in the comments, Cogsy. Would you maybe I wouldn't bring him on the new, but we're like 20 minutes to go, half an hour to go. Bring on Harry Smith just in case we get any set pieces or that.
I mean, he's done nothing since he signed, but
he's not really had a chance, mate. He's only played 4 games.
See, because like Turkey, like it's kind of like the country that like a lot of people live below the breadline. It's because like they've got like they carry knives because it's kind of like basically protecting what they've got.
Aye.
Above the waist, man's game.
1-1 at Recreation Park in the later kick-off. Alloa just equalised.
Whoa!
Gossy, could you highlight the comment from Jack Ross there? Praising my still game video. Thank you very much. I'm happy
he's wee bit for that, but he's getting banned for 5 minutes for that.
If you're a big fan of still game, go and give it a watch. Be much appreciated. But don't say shut up to Fraz straight after.
Who is it that's Fraz? You might be able to tell me this. Who is it that's Trabzonspor's rivals again? Is it Besiktas?
Now, Trabzonspor's from the city of Trabzon. They're from their own city, so Besiktas is the third wheel in Istanbul.
Because
then you've got Cash and Pasa as well.
Because I remember
they've also got that Istanbul Besiktas.
Because I remember Kevin Campbell, old striker, used to play with Everton and Arsenal, telling a story on Under the Cosh about how like they were staying at a hotel and the opposition's fans ultras just sat outside the full night. Fireworks and all that.
I remember Man United played in Istanbul and they were like they were the ultras of the Galatasaray were trying to raid the hotel to set off the fire alarm and all that. So I mean they are very extreme in Turkey, definitely. Well, I'm just going to Google who Trabzonspor's rival is because I don't think they've actually got like one from the city. But they might have.
I'm pretty sure Gogsy was started in the second half here. However, I don't know because I'm having issues with my stream.
Yeah, we've started.
But don't worry. Invest in £250 in Amazon stock to earn you big in 2021. So.
Second half is kicked off. Starting here, one of the St Johnstone players is tripped over the wee Jacob's ladder that they had. So.
Brox88 said, did that not happen to Rangers this season in Europe? Fans outside with fireworks trying to keep everyone awake. I thought that was just Celtic fans before the most recent Old Firm.
Trabzonspor don't really have a rivals actually. It's but they had
Andy Graham with the goal.
I'll give you updates on the Twitter pages.
Sport at the end of the team names just means
smelly feet.
Club. So the city is just whatever is before sport. Well, that's not necessarily true though, because I mean Galatasaray is like
the malted wheat.
Is it sour or is it sweet?
But I mean, you do have Bulls of Spore, obviously. From
The lost fleet.
Bulls us.
I love how Franz is trying to tell some detailed information and we're just sitting here fucking rhyming.
Well, don't watch the
What do you
streams.
mean I'm not funny, Sandra?
Keep being blocked, the bitch.
Sandra, you sure your name's no fucking Karen?
I just don't understand, like, people that come on to go, you're not funny. Well, don't watch the fucking streams then.
That shit ain't funny, motherfucker.
Now you're a bit behind on getting notifications right as they happen. Customers also asking what minute he is in the game, so she doesn't spoil it.
48, 10, 11, 12.
Niall Kane has called me funny. I don't know how to take that.
That's not a compliment.
Traps and Spores rivals are a sheet share.
Thanks very much for that, John. I've just got back on there. Cheers.
The second half kicks off at St James.
The streams are back on, Rossco!
It's a free kick for Dundee United just on the edge of the box there.
Fuck them.
I think I'm a wee bit behind though because the Twitter updates I swear was up to like 49 minutes and I'm only on 48 here. So.
Hopefully the second half
No
of
spoiling
this stream
scores.
goes better for me because I had a total nightmare in the first half.
Your boys commentating on the game today, Gogs at Newcastle, Rory Hamilton.
Are they?
Yep.
Hi. There's another Road Z from Callum Butcher.
Wait.
Dundee United's shooting has not been the best today. That was honestly, that was atrocious. What a waste that was.
Has anybody seen on the topic of Turkey, has anyone seen Bursaspor's stadium?
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
I've just seen a spoiler.
John Jurchevich just should have made it 4-1 to Newcastle there. He just totally squandered his shot. I don't know how he managed it, but...
There's a question for you in the comments there, Ramage.
I'm not even looking at the comments.
No, to be fair, it's a normal question.
Is it?
Ramage doesn't give a fuck about the comments. He's just here for the bands.
He doesn't do answering questions.
That's a good finish for Edward, to be
Fuck
fair.
off. Game's a bogey. What is it with the early period of each half?
Sean said it all night, didn't he?
Aye.
So it separates the good teams from the shit ones.
Thanks.
Effie Ambrose had a chance though.
I would have preferred mediocre Ross.
We're shite as well. It's not really anything.
No, I'm kidding. No.
That's a great finish.
Everybody that isn't Rangers and Celtic in Scotland are shite.
You can't complain about that. It's just a fucking good strike, man. Maybe we could have got a bit tighter and not allowed them to turn, but...
Big sad. There goes our unbelievable streak.
You know what's mad?
Header from Ross County straight into the keeper's hands. It was Jordan White, your pal. Jordan White.
He's a good
goal! Wow!
Southampton just scored an amazing free kick.
Thanks, Jamie.
Game was amazing. What a free kick that was.
Ward Prowse scored.
Yes, where is the fantasy team? Come on.
Where is the restart button?
He's some player. See on set pieces, he's unbelievable, that guy.
He's a very good player. I think he doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah.
Darlow's got no chance.
No.
Where's Dubravka, by the way?
Yeah. I've seen on Twitter that that free kick we got just before halftime was on the line. Therefore, it should have been a penalty kick.
I think it's just another penalty that we've not got this season, Gogsy, so...
And just to make matters worse, Celtic will probably get a
I've not done that for. I went to look for the Aberdeen score, and I've just found out that St Johnstone have scored, but I've not seen it yet.
Oh, is that is Newcastle down to 10 men, or is it Southampton?
The Martindale Express stops here, boys.
Aye, Newcastle are down to 10 men. Jeff Hendrick's been sent off.
Yeah, Jeff Hendrick's been sent off. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no, this stream's fucking...
I really need to go and see this free kick.
Oh,
Get
it was
on.
brilliant.
Sean Rooney.
I couldn't tell you what actually happened because the... What's in the name of Christ?
Burnley have scored.
My streams did. My
So
stream is
Why have they done that? So basically my stream froze and basically it's reset to the start of the second half, right as St Johnstone were about to score. Well, that's just pish.
That is 2-0 St John's.
Yeah. 2-0 Ipswich against Blackpool. Napples will not be a happy camper today. Now, we fucking know about Newcastle, man.
We've literally got 2 people watching the Newcastle game.
It just makes it obvious.
Kirsten, if you're out there, can I have your details, please? Because I've got no way of watching the game. Kirsten!
Barney Gumble has returned.
I'm going to fucking block ban name for 5 minutes. Frick. Stupid dick.
It's only Newcastle could chuck us, by the way.
I know, they've actually played really well. But whether we could just hold on now. I don't know. I don't know what I make of Newcastle. It's like sometimes they can have like a really good game, but most of the time they just play this really weird brand of football. It's like they're so protective, and that's why we don't create chances a lot because of the way Steve Bruce plays. It's just so defensive. So
cheers, Vic Vaughan, rating that name there as well.
Vic
Howdy,
Vaughan.
JJ.
It's my good pal, Vic Vaughan.
Isn't that from the Wireless episode?
Yeah, the one that you slated and I liked. Back away and don't talk a lot of shite.
It's like, my pal's been waiting for a hip replacement. Well, waiting times have decreased. Oh, where you going?
I used to like Wireless. I really like the episode.
We've got another one there, Sheriff. 104 folk in the chat. Here they fucking go.
Someone called. What can I say? The team's getting beat.
All right,
you must be the Undertaker.
No, you big balloon. I'll have a fresh glass of orange juice.
You get cold.
That's the one where Eric sticks his finger in his leg. That's hilarious.
See when I take my coffee. I said they put the salt and the pepper in the...
See, that should just spring back. I've timed it. 15 full minutes that takes to come back. It's... I thought it was... I thought it was going to be 1-1 there, Burnley-Brighton, but it's. I think it's been chopped off for offside.
There's Big Joe Diggity Dog.
Guys, do you mind if I boost early? Because I'm going to put a video out later and I can't see the game, so I need to see if they can get it down the stairs. Is that alright?
That's fine, mate.
Aye. Sorry guys, it's just this stream's literally not working. If I manage to get the details, then I'll bounce back up. Alright?
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
That's fine, mate.
Yeah, well, I'm so confused here. Did Burnley score?
Burnley scored?
Yeah, I was thinking, because it's 1 each. I must have missed it. I've been sitting watching the Ross County Dundee United game. Well, that would have made it 2-1, but it got chopped off for offside.
2-0 Nottingham Forest at Wycombe.
Wycombe. How's my team playing, Ross? Are we playing any better?
Yeah, I think Ross County have had more of the ball in the second half. Okay, so this has just got 0-0 written all over it. Oh, Fraz, have you seen Graham Doran's goal from last night?
Aye. I know a couple of Dundee supporters that support the team that he plays for now.
Aye. What a goal. What a player, by the way.
They were raving about it. He was, I know obviously we do have Charlie Adam, who is a very technically gifted player, but Graham Doran's on his day was fucking unplayable.
Yeah. That United game at Tannadice, where he scored, he was unplayable that night.
He only
It was
scored
such a good finish as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, aye.
Like he just took it with such composure.
It's so depressing that they've got crowds there as well.
I know, they have beer and everything. They're fucking loving it in Australia.
It's 2-0 St Mirren.
Unfortunately, I cannot report the goal because I did not get into the stream earlier on. But yeah, it is 2-0 to the Buddies. I thought that game had the draw written all over it. But
I'm having street issues here as well.
What can I say? In the A-League, it was actually John's video with Gavin Ray that they were saying, life's pretty much normal in Australia.
And New Zealand.
Big Jacinda Arden. I think we should get her on the stream. She seems clued up.
Who?
Jacinda Arden, the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister of New Zealand. Wouldn't be the president because they're monarchs the same as us.
Mm-hmm.
The Chuckle Brothers, 2-0 Rotherham. Well, it's also 1-0 Newport, but they end up getting beaten anyway. 2-2 Sunderland. Look at John Mitchell.
Taking Brentford, it's 2-1 to them.
Everybody is gangster till you team out viewers.
Greg, no, Graham Dorrans hasn't retired. He's in Australia playing for, is it Western Sydney Wanderers?
Yeah, Western Sydney Warriors. Kenny Miller's assistant manager.
Yeah, I think he might have had an influence there. But you can't really complain. The opportunity to play in Australia, warm climate and all that.
Be on far more money than he was on at Dens as well.
Sunderland make it 2-2. Now you're just repeating everything people say now. It's
Joe McGinn.
Honestly, I'm gonna fucking
Joe
time
McGinn.
you out.
Have that where the sun don't shine, pal.
Joe McGinn's been watching too much Gary Tank Commander.
What's my thoughts on O'Donnell last couple of weeks? I don't care, to be honest. I just want the team to play well and we're just fucking getting beat.
I don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit.
Remember when Newport were top of the league? What the fuck happened there?
Why has the stream been so crap?
I think Jake Carroll's got to go off for a sec because he's got a blood lip.
Has he been cheeky, Gogsy?
Nah, I think he might have come off worse than a wee clash.
Joe McGinn, I've never seen your fucking name before and you're spamming already.
Alright, fuck off. Oliver Jones is asking, what's our thoughts on Steve Presley going to fucking Kelly?
I tell you, it must be grim being a Kelly fan, and now you've got Stephen Presley or Jim McIntyre. Fuck me.
Oh my god.
what a choice that is.
It's like Sophie's choice, but not a choice that you actually want to make.
I don't know who's worse out of those two, to be honest. Probably McIntyre's worse, but maybe I'm a bit biased.
I mean, I probably really in an opinion it would be McIntyre, but I think in terms of like statistics and all that kind of, I think Tresley's probably the shit cunt. I mean, he was in Cyprus, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he bought Kevin Holt.
Kevin Holt's back over
because
again.
when McIntyre came into Dundee, I think the damage was already done. We already had shit players like Neil McCann.
United are 1-0 up, by the way. My stream's fucking
What's
jammed.
Stephen O'Donnell trying to do there? For goodness sake, man.
And it is Lawrence Shankland that scored.
Fuck off,
fucking hell.
2-1 Bournemouth.
I think if we had
to be fair, it's actually a very good goal from him. It was the boy Smith at right back puts the ball into him, and Shankland takes a good touch to get past the defender and then puts it into the bottom left. Actually, a very, very good goal there. Can't complain.
I think if we had kept McCann, they'd have probably stayed up. But if they wanted a managerial change, if they appointed correctly, we would have stayed up as well. Because it wasn't even that we weren't even that long into the season.
No.
I know, but to go, how many games was it? We lost in a row. Was it like 9 games in a row or something?
We lost the first 7, and then we won the 8th. And
we
then
beat Hamilton,
and then we lost the 9th because Jordan Jones died.
Yeah,
right.
Oh my god.
Fucking timing this cunt out for that comment.
And the thing was, we were brilliant against Killie as well. I don't know why we sacked them.
We were. What's the name of the boy who put us 1-0 up? Nabi or something.
Yeah, Adil Nabi, yeah.
He had a really good game that day. It was a nice goal as well. But the Jordan Jones dive was
It's only the Scottish Premiership scores the unknown browsing user.
I would say the games that we're not watching. So obviously Goggsy's watching the Motherwell game. Yeah. Ramage's watching Newcastle.
It's not my fault. I tried to something.
Oh, McGabby nearly scored there.
Rossco's watching Ross County and Dundee United, and I'm trying to watch Livingston St Johnstone, but it's been shite for the stream wise.
There can't be good news, Stuzo Martinez.
He won to Brentford.
Anybody go Brentford?
Yes, Alan, combo! Come on!
That's why Stuzo said.
Yes!
You alright, James, mate? How's it going?
I mean, it's so far ahead of me on my stream, but come on! Come on!
Yeah, according to FOTMob, that was in the 66th minute. Now we're in the 72 coming up. I seem ill. I'm not ill. We were drinking last night. So
he's ill.
Just a calm down, mate.
Oh, pick that out! Oh my days! What a strike!
Oh my!
Get up, you Scott Bain!
Right.
That boy Seagrist is some goalie, by the way. He's just collected one, thrown himself at it in the air.
Oh, and, for goodness sake!
Really hurt himself in the process. But
Southampton just hit the post there.
Tell you, they're going to win 4-3.
Massive deflection. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes. Come on.
Graham Dorrans. 4,723 at that game.
Shit.
There's I think there's a goal coming in at Easter Road. Yeah, there is. 2-0 Hibs.
Oh. I tell you, the Aberdeen board have got some thinking to do.
I would agree with that.
Because Hibs have been shite recently.
Yeah.
I think they've just become content with Derek McCash being there, and I don't know really.
Well, I mean, you think about it in terms of a business point of view. See if you bring somebody else in, like who do you bring in? Who? Tommy Wright? No fucking chance.
I think you bring me and John Hughes.
There's no doubt Derek McInnes, if he gets the punt from Aberdeen, would end up going somewhere else and doing quite well. I just think.
Do you not think Derek McInnes has kind of underachieved at Aberdeen? Yeah, okay, they've made a few cup finals here and there.
I think, to be honest, I actually agree with you to an extent there. I think, they've made cup finals, but they've only actually won one cup. And then the year that they had the chance to win the league, they absolutely blew it. And most of their success was when Rangers were out the top flight as well. So this is the argument between Aberdeen fans. They're completely divided.
Newcastle, Southampton.
Some of them are McInnes happy clappers, and some of them absolutely despise him and think he's a fraud.
Oh, that was offside. I thought Southampton.
I've literally just said that.
Thought Southampton had an equaliser there, but it was ruled out for offside. But to be honest, I can actually sense.
Come on.
Them winning.
Why does he? Oh, he's such a prick. Him and Nige, man, you're both at it, I swear to God.
Parrots, the pair of them. Parrots.
I literally said that, Aberdeen have become comfortable with McInnes, and he just repeats it, but words it differently. Hey, bro, can I copy your homework? Yeah, sure, don't make it obvious, though.
Martin Boyle's got a second goal of the game.
Martin Boyle's been flames.
Neil Lennon's made him the player that he is today.
Where did Stevie go? Stevie can't really watch the Motherwell game because his stream's been an absolute cunt. He's getting.
Keep this out.
McInnes must be definitely high up in the sack race. I would agree with that, Oliver.
Yeah. I think that somebody, I was speaking to one of my Aberdeen mates, and he was saying that the one that he would want in if McInnes goes is Alex Neil. Do you think Alex Neil, Aberdeen could entice Alex Neil to come to Aberdeen? I don't think so.
Is he not still in a job at Preston?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's already in the job at Preston, so why would he come to Aberdeen?
Exactly.
It's not
honestly,
he's comfortable at Preston.
Bring in? It's Aberdeen are in a really difficult position. Because I tell you something else, McInnes is on good money at Aberdeen as well, so it's going to be a lot to pay him off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of these ones that he'll probably do better. He'll probably do well elsewhere if he goes. But yeah,
I don't know.
It's kind of the time's kind of ran out for him at Aberdeen. It's just all getting a bit stale.
Well, Tommy Wright was like that at St Johnstone. I mean, he was there for 7 years or 8 years, and he actually owned up and said, "Look, I felt it was time for me to go. That's why I've resigned." Yeah. But can you actually see Derek McInnes doing that at Aberdeen? No,
because he's on far too much money. He's on stupid money at Aberdeen.
It'd be silly not to take it.
Unless he gets offered another job elsewhere.
Do you remember, Paul Hartley, even at Dundee, Paul Hartley had offers to go elsewhere.
Yeah, one after we got promoted, Cardiff came in for him.
I remember folk were even after him, when he was at Alloa. We were actually, I remember, obviously he was doing well at Alloa, and I remember the Alloa board were actually shitting themselves.
Who did Alloa take in after that? Was it Danny Lennon?
Barry Smith.
Barry Smith, yeah.
Kind of weird because John Brown's last game was Barry Smith's first game. So, and then I remember John Brown got the sack, and then Paul Hartley left Alloa after they got beat, and it was kind of I think we're going to go for Paul Hartley.
And at the same time, especially in this climate at the moment, no one's going to go and try and get a manager from a team because the compensation they'll have to pay.
There's that as well, and I don't think managers I think the way to get a manager, if you sack your manager, you're not going to get a manager through another team. I do agree with that, and as well, you're probably going to have to look through the managers that are out of a job.
Yeah. Oh, Will Smith has just been sent off by for Harrogate.
The actor?
It would appear that way.
The Motherwell fan?
The Motherwell fan. Come on. Go on, Chrissy.
Dundee United looking good value for their lead here. And they're just running the clock down with 18 minutes to go.
3-1 Millwall.
And other sporting news, the Calcutta Cup, Scotland England is on at 4:45.
Can't wait for that. Look forward to that.
Can.
In the opening game, France absolutely whipped Italy 50-10. Here we go. Here's this prick again. Fred, would keep James McPake for next season, or does it depend on how Dundee do this season? I mean, like James McPake, probably see if we get in the playoff spots. I mean, that's good for Dundee. Like obviously with Hearts, the strength of Hearts, and it was the same last season. It was kind of like with Dundee United. It was kind of like they were like pretty much if they never went up, they were bust. So their dominance was showed. But
we need to do something in the playoffs this year, though. If we get annihilated and go out at the first hurdle, then
if we finish fourth, if we finish fourth and we got put out in the first bit, like against like Wraith, then
I think, to be honest, if Dundee finished fourth, I'd be quite embarrassed this season.
I mean, we
should really go for second because, like, you know, if you finish third and fourth, they'll have the extra game, so you don't want to sort of go into the playoff final against the second bottom team in the Premier League, having played 4 games. So second would be.
It's rigged to favour the Premiership team.
Aye.
The only time that a Premiership team has not stayed up was the season that Hamilton beat Hibs.
Yeah. It should be. It should be 2 up and 2 down instead of this playoff pish.
Exactly.
Well, I think it should be the playoffs in the other leagues. So it's kind of like, was it 4th versus the 11th?
No, but
place
it's just to keep the Premier League team up. That's why they do it.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got an extra 2 games.
Yeah, I suppose that's it as well.
2-0. Is that a spoiler?
If it is, block him. I'll find out in a second. I'm just away to see a United corner here, so it could well be. Yeah, and Val Stewart's ruined it as well. Yeah, it will be.
Val, you know the rules, mate.
Yeah, 2-0. It is. Who's that? Edwards, the centre back.
He scored against us on Wednesday. We've got a free kick.
That's game, set, match, I would say. Good result. Massive result for Dundee United here. But Ross County will be kicking themselves.
That's what I'm thinking, Ross. I'm very frustrated.
They've no turned up today, Ross County, at all.
How can we try and block in time? If the mods actually done their jobs as well.
Yeah. That's why we get people as mods. But
Sean, are you not a mod?
John's a mod.
Should have prick. Yep. Livingston's unbeaten. I'm still in.
Come on.
But see, that's the thing as well.
Go on, Chris, on. Oh!
Okay. I was gonna say, like, see, like, obviously when teams go unbeaten, like, and then like they probably like if imagine you go 14 games unbeaten, then you do eventually lose. It's probably a good thing because it shows how the players and the team are going to bounce back after that.
Oh, you idiot, man!
Because that was the thing with the Defiant season. Remember, we went 23 games unbeaten, then we finally lost against Wraith. But then, like, we did bounce back and we started to go again.
How that Ashley Barnes is still on the park in this Burnley Brighton game, I will never know. He's leaving
right
I
on
think
the
you
edge
should
of the
be
box.
addressing your manager by his first name. That's a bit rude.
Oh, the VAR decision. Southampton could go down to 10 men. He fouled Miguel Almiron just on the edge of the box, so they're checking to see if it was a goal scoring opportunity.
Cheers, Jeff.
No, he's staying on the park.
Oh, money.
Oh, that was a terrible free kick. Just so low off the
Come
wall.
on. Come on, feed him in. Feed him in. Oh, Connor,
Oliver,
come on!
Okay, Gogs, you not win the fucking league.
I doubt Scotland will win the Six Nations, but if we give it a valiant effort, it's one thing Scotland are good at is the rugby. So if we give it a valiant effort, then I'll be quite happy.
No, we won the Six Nations, and I'm sure we we won the Five Nations in the final year.
Well, Mark O'Hara's on.
That's she's down to 10 men then.
Come on.
Here's Ian Harkes coming on for Dundee United now. Good player.
Ross, I'm convinced that you say that every time you mention Dundee
Yes,
United.
he is a good player. It's the one guy I would quite happily have at Dens.
I mean, I don't see why we can't get a draw out of this. Really taking the game to them now. Well, we're getting stretched on the counter.
2-1's not a bad result. I mean, like...
Still a defeat, though.
Yeah, it is still a defeat, but...
you know,
when you go 2-0 down, you've... well, you'll probably know the game better than I do, but...
you see the amount of teams that are around us that have picked up points against Celtic this
season?
Yeah. That's what annoys me. Like, everyone else has picked up points against them, but us.
Fucking Livingston are picking points up against them. That's not a big, to Livingston, but that's just saying, pretty much if anyone can do it.
Well, I think when you play Celtic or Rangers and you go 2-0 down, it's very easy for a team to just crumble, but you've got yourself back into the game. So there's
Kelly! Oh my God, what a save! That was nearly the game dead and buried there.
It's a massive result for Dundee United. I'm looking at the table there.
That's huge because the boy Mellon was destined to leave if they got beat today.
I mean, with St Mirren winning as well. I mean, it makes the points a wee bit interesting. Vic Vaughan's asking, Ramage, how come you're a Newcastle fan?
I don't know, it just happened.
You just like shite football and he supports Dundee up here, so he thought I'd support Newcastle.
It basically came about when we went down to St James's Park with school in 2014. We played Man City, so that's how I became a fan.
Big Harry Smith's coming on for Barry Maguire.
Harry Maguire, that's fucking massive.
Hey, offside. What's that? Oh, right, okay. Oh, goodness. They gave us an advantage off an offside call. What's that all about?
Fabian Schär's gone off for Newcastle. He's gone off injured.
Pish.
Brentford 3-1 up at Middlesbrough.
Anyone got Brentford?
Fucking hell.
Oh, that was funny.
Any of you boys play for a team? Well,
we play, but we play. We should be playing today, but we're then streaming instead.
Don't have time to play football anymore.
Ross plays.
Aye. Obviously not right now, though. Christ. If I say I play, I attempt to play.
Right, come on. Didn't get stretched. That'll do it. Well done, O'Hara. Oh, Harry. Brilliant. Unlucky.
Breaking news, the mass panic in Dunfermline this afternoon is over after the leopard that was knocked over and killed on Halbeath Road turned out to be the dressing gown of a young mother going to get fags. To be fair, though, it looks actually.
I'm stuck on the 79th minute here, so I'm just... honestly.
Oh, Bevis Mugabe has just flicked the ball over somebody and taken it away from him. Brilliant.
What a shagger.
Big Bevis. Come on. Well done. That's good. Good play. That's a free kick, surely. Oh, come on. Harry Smith's just been molested.
I don't think you could say that. Flash, you taking pictures of the screen? What in the name of fuck are you talking about? Or if you're talking about the fact that I take some pictures of the comment section, which usually where Joseph spouts shite, it's for a book that I'm writing.
Classic.
Classic Jodie dog. That's a Rangers fan that's saying that. Jesus.
Yeah,
oh, 2-1 St Johnstone.
Olivia pulled it back.
The Martindale Express.
Vic Vaughan, get to fuck.
Oh, be quiet, man. This cunt's actually annoying.
What did he say?
Shut up, Gogsy. Too far.
Matchday Marrows.
Elijah, yes, it was a beautiful goal. It's exactly what Graham Dons is capable of. The player that he is.
Player.
What a player. Oh, it's
Getting no
magic.
joy with my stream here, so if there's any goals, I'll let you know.
Never believe is that so.
Tune up, David. He's a valiant effort.
Just weird.
Fraz, is your stream fucked?
Yep, it went back to the start of the second half.
It's 2-1 now.
Okay, now Southampton are throwing everything at this.
Scotty Pittman. I can't wait to be playing Dundee in the Championship next season, says Daniel Leslie. Has Joseph passed on? Maybe.
Okay, update from the United Twitter page. 85th minute. United controlling the tempo these final few minutes. County aiming to press the boys, but they remain cool as we enter the final stages of the game.
How's that there thrown?
Doesn't seem like I'm missing much.
It's a very disappointing performance from the boys. Did not play well today.
You've been working on that, John Hughes. I can tell. Shri
Cup finals.
Shri.
Taking
Like
three teams.
SHREE.
Taking 3 teams to European football for the first time in their history.
15 years football experience.
I'm a passionate man.
I've only spent £40,000.
I've had a very restricted checkbook. Yogi.
No, we will not be streaming the Rangers game tomorrow. We're taking a day off.
Is that decided then, is it?
Yeah, I can't be arsed. There's no way I'm getting up for a 12 o'clock stream when I got up at 2 o'clock today. No getting up for fucking Hamilton versus Rangers. Can't be arsed. Wouldn't get... To be honest, the last time we did Hamilton v Rangers, it did a very shit stream. So... Oh well.
Is when John Hughes was on a open goal. He goes, "Thanks for having me, side. No problem at all."
It's 3 minutes added on here at Dingwall. Still 2-0 with Dundee United.
A managerial record speaks for itself.
Yogi, you had some good times off at Inverness, eh?
Very good times.
Some good nights out, eh?
Very good times indeed. Won the Scottish Cup.
Three minutes added on.
Must have been some laughs, eh?
Must have been some laughs in that. Who's
How's
it?
Jordan Roberts been in a Motherwell jersey? To be honest, I forgot who he was.
Oh, well, at least we've got the rugby to look forward to once this is finished.
No.
I'm actually going to switch it on now. Fuck the Burnley-Brighton game.
Is it still 2-1 to Burnley, or was it?
No, it's one each. They had the ball. They had the ball in the net for 2-1, but it got chopped off.
Oh, right.
Is the rugby on BBC?
Thank you very much, Mr. Maka. It's not something that I have been practicing. It's just voices that I come up with.
It's actually pretty good. I'll give you it, Brad. It is pretty good. 15 years football experience.
Come on, like, I do like John Hughes.
Into them. Go on.
Right.
We will not be having any rugby chat in the comments, please. Right,
We've got play for Alva. Did you know that, Ross?
Did he?
He also he's had a weird career. Berwick Rangers, Swansea City.
This is our last chance.
Alva.
This is our last chance.
He was at Celtic for a bit.
Oh, come on.
St Mirren have beaten Kilmarnock 2-0.
I do enjoy my football, you know.
That's it. Game's a bogey.
I would really love to know why they call me Yogi, though.
I don't know.
Why do they call me Yogi? It's a very good question. One that I don't actually know myself. The players need to be shown more passion. Some of them don't even care.
John, important game for both clubs today. How do you assess the part your players played in it? You would like to think that you could just put it behind you, but at this time of the season, and
This time of the season.
it's so important if we win the day.
Important the day. He really emphasises some big words, you know.
What is this?
Your head's scabbard.
Fucking hell.
Why do you not set yourself in front of the telly, Damage?
It's long story. Nah, my TV's at the other end of the bedroom, but there's like no room for me to put my laptop there. So
Full time at Dingwall, it's 2-0 Dundee United. That's a huge result for them and probably quite disappointing for Ross County.
Very disappointing.
fucking hell.
Very
Cleared
disappointing.
off the line there.
Can't wait to hear John Hughes' post-match interview.
I'm not too disappointed we lost that 2-1. I mean, you expect to have a hard time at Celtic Park, but
an admirable performance from the Steelmen, you know.
We went down with a fight. We gave them a fright.
Oh, I actually never reported it, and I never seen it in the comments. Stevie May actually missed a penalty, a chance to put St Johnstone 3-0 up.
Oh.
Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention.
But that's beat. So the full-time scores, is there anything still happening, or is it?
Hibs and Aberdeen are still going. Livingston and St Johnstone just went full-time there.
Right, fair.
And Scotland are on the attack in the rugby.
Get in there.
Right, before we hear any more about the rugby, let's wrap this up.
Let's get this pish.
Yeah, can't be asked for any more egg chasing. Near enough, Sham. very
shut my pants there.
I mean, I think we approached the game with the right game plan. Celtic had last minute.
6 minutes was.
Sorry, oh my God! I've just seen that there.
Here at St James's.
Laxalt cleared it off the line in the last minute.
To be fair, it sounds like you put in a valiant effort.
On the fucking line. Oh,
fucking wee Aaron, by the way. I'm going to hear a word with that boy.
Aye, fuck Aaron.
Oh, okay.
I've only just seen that cussing.
I think it's full time in the Hibs game. The only game that's still going is the Alloa South game.
So unlucky.
But that was a late kick-off, you know.
Anyway, Trips, I'm absolutely knackered. I think we just kind of call it there. But thanks to everyone for watching at home. I really enjoyed today's stream.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
We'd like to thank Rossco for coming on.
Thanks, Gogsy. Thanks for having us on, pal.
As always, a pleasure, mate. Ramage.
Cheers, Gogsy.
Cheers, mate. Loving the floodlights.
Yes, 3-0 Scotland.
Frasquando, thank you.
Thank you.
And of course, thanks to Stevie, who was also on. But without further ado, thanks everyone for coming on. I've been your host, Gogsy89. A bit of a shoe bar. See you later, guys. Drive safe.
Drive safely.